My guest today is Viren Shetty, the Executive Chairman of Narayana Health, India's largest integrated healthcare services provider with a market cap of about $3 billion. Why did you choose to give next few decades of your life to Narayana Health?
I evaluated the options. I knew all the things I didn't want to do. With the limited opportunity set that was available to me, this presented the best options for me at 22, so I took it. Every time I ask myself, should I continue? Should I try and do something else? I still tell myself that there's so much more I could do with this platform, and so I stick around.
You started in the maintenance department of the hospital. You could have been parachuted in a leadership role or on the driving seat from day one as well.
There's nothing worse for an organization when you parachute a dumbass kid who doesn't know anything into an executive or a decision-making capacity.
Today, analysts have sliced and diced Narayana Health in every possible way. Articles written about your high throughput, high efficiency model. But in early days, from the second hospital onward, how was the plumbing different?
We were very clear that the company we're building will deal with all classes of society. That was imprinted into our DNA from very early on.
Narayana was described by the Wall Street Journal as the Ford Motors of India. What was some of the operational, let's say, design choices that you make that were very different, which today helps you in actually giving a run for their money to even the chains which are 3x larger than you?
Given a choice, I'd rather have the revenues. We also want to be 3x larger than where we are now. With a lot more effort from 2016 till now, we focused entirely on what are the drivers of our costs. We take out all the things that are not really required so that we're able to keep making money at lower and lower cost.
Your ability to build a consistent pipeline of highly trained staff, does that become your competitive advantage?
We would have never been able to scale the way we did unless we invested very early on in building a talent pipeline of nurses, technicians, paramedics, and doctors as well. So all our hospitals are training institutions of one form or the other. We need to train for our requirement, train them exactly the way we want. A lot of the nursing curriculum doesn't cover what a modern hospital requires to manage the ICU, to manage the ER, to manage the high-end medical equipment. It's not part of the curriculum, has not grown fast enough to reach there. And so companies like yours do a very good job when they start to understand the needs of industry much better. One thing about healthcare, no matter what you do, whichever field you take, whether even if it's a technician or an allied or a paramedical course, you will never go hungry. You will get a job no matter what. So the perception that people have that healthcare is not a great thing, you won't earn money, that's absolutely ridiculous.
Why are these 30-year-old or 40-year-old founders who have access to capital, who have the right intent, why are they not trying to build the next Narayana?
It takes time, It takes a lot of time.
Let me ask you this, if you are not associated with Narayana Health today, what would have been that one idea that you have pursued in healthcare?
I guess I'd probably do something in maybe education. What you're doing is quite interesting.
I will include this part in my next pitch.